you guys don't know, ChatGPT is one of the most used apps in the world right now. I use it, you use it, your grandma uses it, everyone uses it. But that got me thinking to myself, I make gorillatag animations, but I also sometimes use AI. What if I took making animations and AI and combined it together? In this video, I'm be using ChatGPT to make dialogue, storyboarding, and animation ideas. And I'm going to incorporate all of those into my actual animations. I'm going to be making 3 animations, and I'm going to have some of your favorite YouTubers feature in these animations as well. Let's get started. Okay, we need something that people relate to when it comes to gorillatag. Something that we can probably ask AI to generate an idea that relates to gorillatag and makes people relate to that idea. So just type that in right now. So I generated an idea, and I generated 4 more ideas as well, in case I didn't like this one. And honestly, I think my favorite ones were the accidental tag and the woe and ego. Now, since I got this first idea, I'm gonna start animating. So for my 2 victims, I mean the 2 YouTubers I'm doing are Raz on VR and A-Rod. And then I held them at gunpoint. I asked them very politely for their lines. Then I spent 10 minutes of my time arranging their audios, and the audio was done. Now it's time to actually go into animating. Yeah, waste y'all's time. Buddy boys, huh? Boy. Oh my god. Right guys, right? I put Raz and A-Rod into the project, and the idea for the project is that A-Rod is tagged, Raz is not. Raz says hi to A-Rod, but here's the thing, A-Rod is tagged. So basically, on contact, A-Rod tags Raz, and Raz absolutely jumps the heck out of A-Rod. That's basically the main idea for the animation. The animation didn't even take that long. It took like 2 hours of my time. Wasted. Also, while I'm animating this, you guys should definitely use code Chaos VR at the ATM when buying shiny rocks. It really helps me out, and I sometimes do shoutouts as well. Also, if you guys don't know this, I actually started production on this video 2 months ago by the time this video is released. September 8th. Oh my god. This just tells you how lazy I am. And also, stay tuned for these next animations, because they get crazier. Anyways, I got done with the animation, I put it into DaVinci, and boom, the animation was done.
Hey, A-Rod.
Raz, what's up?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go.
Now, it's time for the next animation, but this time, not only do I make it generate an idea, but I also make it generate some dialogue. Because, you know, I'm not writing dialogues for 3 videos, right guys? Right? Right? No one? Okay, I guess it's just me. Now it's time for animation number 2. What are you doing here? Get out of here! And for this next animation, not only do I have to ask ChatGPT to generate me an idea, but also some dialogue. If you don't know what dialogue is, it's basically like a script to tell people what to say, and yeah, it's basically just a script to tell people what to say. So let's work with that. I asked ChatGPT for an idea, but also some dialogue too, and we landed with this. Now let's send it over to the 2 YouTubers that I'm doing for this one, Rayplays and Trippix. So I asked them for some lines, and Trippix sent me a freaking 3-minute video. I arranged the audio, and then I got the audio done. Now it's time to suffer. Is that just me? So you guys remember how I said I'm lazy and this video's taking a long time to make? Yeah, so that video took me like a week, probably more. Why? Because I am lazy. I was at it kind of burnt out, and I was making animations for that GT. Yeah, not really good, but I at least got the animation done. Basically, the idea of the animation is that Rayplay's trying to show off a cool move, but she ends up failing. She bumps her head onto the branch and eats straight ground. Trippix makes fun of her, Rayplays blames it all on her stick drift, and then Trippix makes this corny joke. Dude, ChatGPT, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, ChatGPT is not funny. When they try to make dialogue and everything, they are just completely not funny. Read this for example. Controller drift, more like skillish drift. This is corny, gang. But you know, maybe it won't be a problem, right? Yo, rate these lines.
Roller drift? Bro, that's a skill issue drift.
Yeah, shut your corny self up, Trippix.
Yes, it is a problem, but I can work with it. Fun fact about this as well, I was so lazy that all this was in 3 recordings. 3 separate recordings, I animated all this. And these were ranging from the week that I was animating these. Also, as a matter of fact, this is one of the last animations that I made when I was using the Powers rig. Why? Because procedural animation sucks. If I see it, I'm going to shoot it. Procedural mouth animation actually takes a really long time. Why? Because you gotta manage the teeth and the tongues and the bottom teeth and the freaking mouth in general. And you have to scale it and move it and everything. It's terrible. It's so buns. That's why for the next animation, I'm switching it over to the Fortis rig. Why? Because not only is it accurate to gorillatag, but it is way better at mouthing and everything else. And it gives you the option to not use procedural math animation, which is what I want. Anyways, I got done this animation. They liked it and everything, I think. I don't remember the comments.
Bro, watch this. I'm basically a pro branch hopper now.
Yeah, pro at falling straight to the ground.
Nah, my controller drift sold me out.
Controller drift? Bro, that's a skill issue drift.
Now it is time for the final animation. So we got all the basic stuff. We got the animation ideas and the dialogue. But now we are moving on to storyboard. And you might be wondering, what is storyboarding? Basically, if you go on Wikipedia, it says that a storyboard is a graphic organizer that consists of simple illustrations or images displayed in a sequence for the purpose of blah blah blah. In simple words, it's planning the scene out. And before I tell you these two YouTubers, I'm gonna give you guys some context on why I chose these two YouTubers. Basically, every month, MBGVR hosts Find the G-Talker. And on one Find the G-Talkers, I found Ryan VR GT. He actually knew me and he said he loved my animations. So that gave me the smart idea of putting him in one. So I asked him and he said no. He said I sucked and he said my animations were terrible. Just kidding. He said yes. Now I had to decide who should voice act with him. Why not someone well known on Ryan's channel? Someone who's been in most of his videos. And that person is Archery. Hashtag Archery for finger painter. Right, guys? Right? And with that, the cast for the final animation has been chosen. Now we go to the suffering. Now it's time to ask ChatGPT to not only generate me ideas and dialogue, but also a storyboard. So I had to put ChatGPT on some ball knowledge about these gorillatag maps. And here's the idea it gave me. You know, actually, let's do one more. That's too hard. Let's just do one more. This is still a little bit too hard. There we go. Now it is time to ask Ryan and Archery for the lines. Also, I know I said I've been lazy about making animations and everything, but also one of the reasons why this took so long is that Archery took so freaking long. But I also made the animation like 2 weeks after they sent their lines. But that doesn't matter, because it's time to suffer once more. This time, this animation wasn't taken up by 3 recordings. It was all 1 hour and 43 minutes of animation time. Basically, the main idea for this animation is that Ryan wanted to show off his new exclusive banana cosmetic that he got. But Archery is broke and he's jealous. So he said he wasn't gonna buy it anyways, because he's so, everything. Ryan asks him what he bought, but he has nothing. Like I said, he's broke. So he finds a free balloon on the wall, grabs it, shows it to him, and then he pops in front of him. And then Ryan ends off with the line, stylish. ChatGPT, right? Also, I should say this too. This is one of the first animations in a while that I've made that did not use the whole Spider-Verse choppy animation that I usually use. And the only reason was because it's one part. I decided to let my creative mind free and made this cartoony, bouncy animation that I made. And it turned out really well. And besides all that, I had to do this other dumb animation too. But besides all that, I had to do this other animation, procedural mouth animation, yada yada yada. Wasn't really procedural mouth. But hey, at least it's better than a pose rig. And like I said, I will shoot it if I see it again. And with all that yada yada yada, the animation was done.
Check it out! Limited edition banana hat!
Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it anyway.
Oh yeah? What'd you get then?
Minimalism. It's a style.
Stylish.
So let's review. The first animation has a combination of 29,000 views from YouTube and TikTok. The second animation has a combined viewing of 27,000 views from YouTube and TikTok. And the third animation has a combined viewing of 26,000, I think. It's still growing. I released it like 3 hours ago, and on YouTube it's like 25,000 views. Pretty awesome, right? But anyways, we all know the first animation was the most popular one. The third animation will probably be the most popular one after I'm done recording this. But I'll let you guys know. And before I end this video, I should give you guys a little rundown of what's been going on and why this took so long to make. One reason why this video took so long is because I'm in musical theater. Basically, I do theater for my school, and I'm in a musical as we speak right now. Good news is, the musical is almost done, so my last time for it will be the 24th of November. So basically after that, I should be producing more videos after that. Another reason is because of burnout. If you guys know, when I started making animations, I was making a bunch of them. Like, I would just start making animations, cooking up these meals and everything. Okay, that was cringe. But I would start making a lot of animations. Basically what that does is that it causes burnout. And there are some times where I'm either burnt out or I'm just straight up lazy. Third reason is because of this thing. I've been grinding very, very hard for this creator badge, and I finally got it. So it should give me some time to make more videos, or at least motivate me to make more videos, which it pretty much is. Another reason is because I make animations for other people, like some big YouTubers, and I'm probably gonna be making more soon. And the last two reasons are because of, one, I also want to make more long-term videos. I don't want to be just a shorts creator. I actually want to express my creative mind and create funny videos for you guys. And my last reason is because I'm actually doing a very special project that I won't reveal until like January, February, but I need you guys to stay tuned for that. If you guys can guess what it is, then just keep it to yourselves. All right, but more info on that later, or soon, coming soon. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. This video took a bit of effort, even though I was just completely lazy making this. I'm gonna try to get this video out by November 8th or November 15th. one of those days. I really like making these videos because I like incorporating animations with long form videos, because not only is it original, but it can sometimes give me a bit of views. Next video will be a video of me doing a challenge with 6 other animators, 6 or 7, something like that. Right, guys? Right. But I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.